Here's a hot take on why every superstar should do a versus battle. And yes, it has to do with the greatness of LeBron James. Let me explain. So in my last video, I shared in detail 10 ways I would make Verzuz bigger and better. That is, if I had any say-so, which of course I don't, and I'm pretty sure I never will. But the link to that video is in the description. But anyway, let me share with you a basketball analogy featuring the career of the one and only LeBron James. An analogy that I think illustrates why every superstar should be willing to do a versus battle. For those who aren't into basketball, just bear with me for a bit. So, regardless of where you stand on the basketball GOAT debate, personally, while I got love for LeBron, I'm on Team Jordan when it comes to that discussion. Still, I don't think anyone could deny LeBron's greatness on the basketball court. I mean, we can look at all of LeBron's impressive numbers. And no, I'm not going to start reciting a long list of stats. The point is, even though I think MJ is the GOAT, LeBron can make a persuasive argument due to the strength of his basketball resume. So stay with me now. I'm going to connect all of this to superstar battles on the Verzuz stage in a moment. With all of his impressive feats, the relatively minor omission from LeBron's resume that irritates me the most is that the King has never participated in a slam dunk contest, an event that was once the crown jewel of NBA's All-Star Weekend, especially during the Jordan versus Dominique era. Michael Jordan is a two-time slam dunk champion. Matter of fact, so is Dominique Wilkins and Harold Miner. Nate Robinson is the only player in NBA history to have won the title 3 times. But anyway, there are many other slam dunk champions throughout the history of the league that I personally don't think were or are, in terms of active players, on the same level as LeBron when it comes to dunking power and ability. And yet, at the end of the day, all of them are slam dunk champions, while LeBron has left what I personally think are multiple slam dunk titles on the table, all because the King has refused to compete in the world famous contest. But with all his illustrious accolades, what's the value of a slam dunk title? I mean, the fact that he has never participated in the contest, does it really hurt his legacy? Of course not. But LeBron never lacing them up to fly high above the rim in at least one highly anticipated slam dunk contest against the league's best dunkers has to be disappointing for even the biggest LeBron James defender. No, it doesn't put a dent in LeBron's legacy by any means, but it does cause some critics and fans to wonder. Has the thought of losing, maybe even looking bad while doing so, made LeBron nervous? Had he been shook all along? And so, this brings me back to my statement, why every superstar should do a versus battle. It's not that they have to, as if participating in a versus is necessary to validate or even resuscitate their careers. Superstars are certified legends, no question. Solidified giants of the music industry. Not agreeing to do a versus does not damage the career of any superstar as far as I'm concerned. But, just like with LeBron James, declining an invitation does make fans and media wonder, is he scared? Is she shook? Are they terrified? Honestly, LeBron deciding to participate in at least one, if not several, slam dunk contests would have made the biggest impact on the game of basketball, more so than his own legacy. After all, it's all about championship rings and MVP titles in the sport. Those are the expectations of a great player like LeBron, not slam dunk titles. And so, the same can be said about the musical superstars of soul music, past and present. Considering the accomplishments of our superstars, to keep it real, none of them need verses. Just as LeBron has never needed a slam dunk title. But the impact their presence will have on the Verzuz stage will be priceless. It will be a win for the culture. In fact, it will always be a win every time a living legend blesses the stage. Plus, it'll be fun to see how the biggest names in the history of the game react to the heat. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you like the content, please subscribe to the channel and share with your folks. Your support is always appreciated. Here at Soulful Charts, we got the receipts. Thanks for joining me again. Peace.